Tutor Tech, project about teaching languages, learning, technology and how they co-evolve together. Byware, app to collect and learn words you actually need.
Do you think that historically there are principles which are rooted in computer-assisted language learning, which are used well by applications or tools available on the market, and those which are not yet used well?
So the drill and practice using the spaced learning, the repetitive practice, spacing learning, I think that's all been really well embedded into apps that we see today that are very popular. There's some areas of speech technology. So what was really interesting in the sort of late 90s, early 2000s is beyond speech synthesis and speech recognition, some work was looking at how you could represent speech in ways, sort of visualizations that would support learning. I've never really seen that translated very well into apps. I think that would be something really interesting to see. I think what I just talked about, the idea that we could kind of go beyond sort of basic vocabulary and grammar and harness natural language processing to, in the same way that maybe when you were young, you learnt to read and you'd read with graded readers, so books that only had a certain level of vocabulary and gradually they became more complex. You could use authentic materials and so authentic videos or authentic text and use algorithms to grade those. So that's something I think that the technology is there now to do. Conversational practice, though, I think that's where really the technology is now there to offer this in a way that it wasn't 20 years ago.
So it is conversational practice, it is ability to sort of grade and offer progressive complexity.
I haven't mentioned learning analytics. So obviously one of the things that intelligent tutors or apps like Duolingo integrate today is that they actually track learners, and they're tracking massive cohorts of learners as well. So this allows them to develop models of kind of the ideal learning path and therefore to better adapt their materials to individual learners. And not just adapt the materials, but maybe adapt motivational messages to the individual learner. So I think the learning analytics, all of this, though, it's underpinned by machine learning techniques that have come about through artificial intelligence.
Tutor Tech, project about teaching languages, learning, technology and how they co-evolve together. Byware, app to collect and learn words you actually need.